What's going on, Wiggler Nation? Mother Coconuts here, Monster Hunter World's 14 weapon healer main with the heals for yo feels, potions for yo emotions, and tissues for yo issues. Today, in general, we're going to talk about something a little different. Whenever you're in the guiding lands and you want to gather as much as you can, as fast as you can, whether it be mining or gathering bone piles, there's a few skills in the game that actually really speed up this process. So I'm going to be talking about those today. So today, I'm going to be showing you guys my Guiding Lands gathering build. And before we begin this video on my Guiding Lands gathering build, I'd like to remind you guys that I stream on Twitch every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I have bonus streams on the weekend. So if you guys ever want to hunt with us while I play on PC and PS4, or just want to get to know the community better, or just ask Monster Hunter questions in general, feel free to tune into those streams. Link in the description down below. Okay, so diving right into the build, I'm going to show you the weapon and the armor pieces I have put together for this Guiding Lands gathering build. And there's going to be quite a few decorations and skill on this, and I'm going to go through these one by one with you guys. So right off the bat, I'm using the Lumu Drone 2, that is a hunting horn, more specifically for the amazing songs that this specific hunting horn has with regard to gathering in the game. So the Lumu Drone 2 is going to be equipped with an earplugs and a mire walker. And if you look at the songs that it contains, it has obviously its self-improvement, but then it has the gathering skills that you would want to have when going on a strictly bone pile and mining run on the Guiding Lands. So you have your stamina use reduced large, wind pressure negate, so monsters who have wind don't bother you as much. Your tool use drain reduced large. This is a huge key skill in this build. And your stun negate as well as a max stamina up and recovery. That is such an important piece to this build as well as a speed boost and evade window up. So you're moving even faster while using these skills, and it's all gonna tie in together at the end of the build. You're gonna be using the Guildwork Head Alpha, which has earplugs on it and sharp. You're gonna be also running the Guildwork Body Alpha, earplugs jewel, and a sonorous jewel with another sonorous jewel in there, so you're already getting your 2 sonorous for your hunting horn in here already. Your Guildwork braces with an earplug and a sprinter. The Guildwork waist with an earplug and a sprinter again here as well. The Guildwork feet with a sprinter and a maintenance jewel, and a gatherer's charm to give you Master Gatherer and Carving Pro. The 2 mantles I chose to run here are your Assassin's Hood, more specifically because it increases your movement speed and allows you to hide quicker. So then the fast movement you get from this mantle will double up and add on with all the other speed buffs you're putting yourself through in the game, making this an extremely quick build. You're going to be running like crazy fast and gathering even faster. And your glider mantle, more specifically for the footing and maintenance, the maintenance jewel play a huge part in this, because this glider mantle allows you to put this on and increase the speed rate at which the Assassin's Hood comes back. And the Assassin's Hood is already a very quick mantle to come back, so combined with the maintenance jewels you have while wearing the glider mantle, in about 1.5 minutes or so you should have your Assassin's Hood already back, allowing you to continue running and blasting through gathering as much as you can. When you have the Assassin's Hood on, you're going to be using 2 refresh jewels. When you have the glider mantle on, like I said, it's good synergy where you'll have the maintenance jewel and some footing, so then that way monsters don't really tremor you as much while you're running around them, and you gain your other mantle much quicker. Okay, now to go down this very long list of skills on this build. Most of these will pertain to gathering and will help increase your gathering speed, gathering amount, and how much you get from the gather itself. So starting off, you get Guild Pride, which is the 2-piece bonus from wearing this Guildwork armor set, and I'm using the full set, so I'm going to gain the full bonus. So now, a good chance of increased quest rewards. If you happen to take this set out on a quest, which is not the point of it, but if you happen to be wearing 2 pieces of it, you get a chance of increased rewards. It's a nice cute bonus. Now the 5 reward, or the 4-piece reward, is letting you carve 1 additional time. So if you happen to carve any of the various monsters within the Guiding Lands, you're going to get an extra carve out of it, so that's an extra point towards getting more of the rewards you need. Earplugs 5. From wearing all the other sets and increasing and putting in earplugs into them, you're going to be nullifying the roars of the monsters, so they should not be bothering you roar-wise when you're gathering your bone piles and mining your mining. Remember, The point of this set is not to fight the monsters, but to deal with them while they're running around and you're gathering as quickly as you can. So this is a vital skill. Botanist increases the quantity of herbs and other consumable items you gather. So if you happen to be gathering herbs and things like that while you're running around in the guiding lands, you get, since this is on level 4, 1 extra consumable herb, fruit, nut, seed, insect, mushroom item per gather. So you're going to be able to get more out of this guiding lands gathering set. Marathon runner, super important because you're going to be literally running from node to node and bone pile to bone pile. Your goal is not to fight the monsters, but to gather as much as you can. Slows down the stamina depletion for actions which continuously drain stamina, like dashing or running. So then if you're just constantly going, you're going to be able to go a lot farther, 50% to be exact, because you have this skill at level 3 here. Geologist increases the number of times you can use to gather at a point. So that just means allows you to gather an extra time on bone piles, gathering points, and mining outcrops. This is the bread and butter skill to have. So when you're hitting those mines and you're hitting those bone piles, you get 1 more gather spot out of it. So you're getting more bang for your buck, another chance for a rare material. It further fortifies the whole idea that this set is just here to help you get what you need out of the guiding lands as quickly as possible. So that way you're grinding less and getting more. Flinch free 3, pretty self-explanatory. It's the fun skill you like to put on when you're hunting with your homies so you don't get blasted back. It's also important because if you're running against some of the other monsters, like in your Rotten Vale, you'll have some of the gyros come out. If they hit you, they shouldn't be flinching you while you're gathering for points here, so that way it's a little bit safer. And again, the less time you spend getting knocked out of a gathering or mining animation, the more material you get, the faster you get it, the better off you'll be. Horn Maestro, it synergizes really well with the hunting horn you're going to be using during this run. This allows you to have the effects of the horn you're using extended, so that way you have less time buffing, more time running, baby. That's what it's all about. Master Gatherer, it comes from the charm. Only way to get it, I believe, is from the charm. Correct me if I'm wrong. It allows you to gather more quickly and prevent attacks from knocking you back while gathering. So it's even fortifying what you're using before with the brace jewel in case anything else is coming out and about, but it speeds up gathering. That is a huge buff when it comes to this guiding lands build, because you're going to be spending the majority of your time mining or gathering bone piles, and you're going to see a huge difference in this skill alone when you're having it, and I'll show you guys later. Honey Hunter increases the quantity of hunter you will receive if you were gathering in the field. Plain and simple. Just a nice thing to have if you guys are low on certain items that you don't want to wait on your farm to get. Just go for it. You'll grab it from here. Carving Pro prevents knockback while carving. If you happen to be catching some of the smaller monsters or even a bigger monster, if you decide to take one on in the guiding lands while you're using this set, you get an extra carve and prevents knockback while you're carving. It's a nice little bonus skill to have. This one's very important. 1 point of it is going to help you out here greatly because it lets you move freely in water. Prevents you from being slowed down by terrain effects such as deep snow as well. So if you're running around in the guiding lands and you're running through water, running through snow, it will prevent that from slowing you down. So then that way you're just plowing through all these terrains. Cliffhanger decreases the stamina depletion when evading and climbing walls or ivy, or moving while grappling onto an enemy. If you're climbing up and down the guiding lands and you're running around as quickly as possible, you want to use the least amount of stamina possible. Here you go. This is the skill to have. Forager's Luck, increasing the chance of finding rare gathering points. This is huge because as you're mining in the mining outcrops and gathering bones, you can get some of the rarer items more easily, and you're going to get a lot more of those items more often with this skill here. Detector shows rare gathering points on the wildlife map. Just one that's built into the set and it helps out. Tool Specialist, bread and butter skill. You want this up there. You have it on level 3 naturally when you put on the other mantle, and that's all you're gonna need because the only thing you care about is getting the mantle uptime on the assassin's hood. So you don't need to have it to level 3 all the time. Having it on level 1 naturally from the set, as you can see here on the legs, will help your glider mantle come back while you're using your assassin's mantle, and then that way once the assassin's mantle runs out and you flip it, you're putting on a glider mantle with 2 more tool specialists on there. All of a sudden, bam, while using the glider mantle you have 3, which shortens the reuse by 30%, and your assassin's creed mantle is going to come back so much quicker because of it. Protective Polish The helmet just happened to have it on. We put it on the skill set on it just to keep it in case you do want to end up whacking the monsters a little bit. Keep your polish on there. You could obviously swap this out for something else. I just happen to have a free slot in my build. And then the tremor resistance comes from the mantle, and the stamina surge comes from the mantles as well, depending on what we're running. Alright homies, now that was a lot of skills to go through. But now that we had an explanation of what skills are on there, we can kind of dive into the actual guiding lands, and I can show you guys in action what these skills do and how they work. Let's take a look. Alrighty, so now that we discussed all of those skills earlier, we can put them all together and use them here from this point out. So let's start off with our hunting horn stuff. We're gonna go for our stamina use reduced. That's the first one we queued up. We're gonna use our tool use drain as well, reduced. And then lastly, we're gonna throw in the self-improvement buff. So now we'll just activate them all. Just make sure to do your encore at the very end. Okay. So everything's been extended, and we're not done yet. We still have 2 more buffs to do, and they involve the new hunting horn move. Max stamina up, and speed boost evade window up. So we're gonna activate both of those. There's 1 bubble, 2, and let's get the double. All right, now that we have that equipped, it's time to put on our Assassin's Creed mantle, and off we go. You're gonna notice right off of the bat, we're able to run so much faster. I'm gonna go start off in Wildspire Waste to gather. And you'll notice that literally everything we're just blazing through. We're climbing over items faster. We're getting to the points we have to get to quicker. I'll pick up some honey here. We picked up 3 honey right off of it, 3 herbs, so things are going much quicker. Our mining has been increased insanely. And we just continue on the edge of the Wildspire Waste area. There's a bone pile here. Look at how much quicker we're gathering bones. Wasteland crack bone. Let's see what else we can gather from here quickly. Crystallized Elder Dragon. That's 700 points towards your research points. So right off the bat, while you're doing this, that's another one. That's 1,400 points in just a few seconds. You're gonna get a lot of research points, and you're gonna get a lot of items. And the bone piles here just get quicker and quicker. Guiding Wasteland bone, and you just keep on searching, folks. In a nutshell, you're going to be spending a lot less time getting to each point that you have to in the game, and spending less time gathering as well, and you're going to be getting a lot more of the benefits of it. So right here, Guiding Wasteland, another Guiding Wasteland happened here just now, and we got a Crystallized Elder Dragon. So that's 2,100 points in just 3 or 4 nodes. It's really is one of the fastest ways to get research points, to get the items you need. Look at how quickly we're gonna get this guiding mining outcrop. Very, very quick and very efficient, and you just keep moving forward, folks. So in a nutshell, you can see that this build really allows you to constantly run around. We still have quite a bit left on the Assassin's Creed mantle if you look at the top left, and you just mine away very quickly. You're going to be getting a lot of research points from this. You're going to be getting a lot of things to go towards your Steamworks as well, because the Dragon Vein coals are going to be so plentiful while using this build. And just feel free to check out the whole area at that point. I'm just going to round about here real quick just to give you guys a full experience of one full zone. There's one more spot I could always check. And there is a small mining outcrop here, so good thing I checked. And you'll get to learn the layout. For those of you who may not know the best ways to go around each area in the Guiding Lands, it's not the best tip, but it's a great tip to start out with. Just stick to the edge of the zones and really just like hug the walls and run around the whole area twice over if you have to really start learning where all the nodes are. And eventually, from going into the Guiding Lands on all the areas, you're going to run out of space, which is fine. You go back over, you give your quests rewards over to the handler, and then you just continue on guiding and grinding. It's been a really efficient way for me to kind of examine and feel out how to get better things out of the Guiding Lands. I actually used to really dislike the Guiding Lands for this very reason, until one day on stream, the chat and myself decided to just really mess around with this, and we picked up this build, and I've been having a blast with it ever since. So like right now we have this monster chasing us. It's not really gonna be an issue here. It missed me, I got lucky. But I'm about to grab everything I need from it. Look at that. Even more. I got hit, I didn't get bothered, and we even got a guiding reef, and this area is now completed. So we were able to sneak by and grab everything we needed before we actually got a hit that could knock us out of the animation. And it was able to even pick up some of the rarer items. And I know sometimes you get interrupted while guiding and getting your materials, and that is no bueno. So we'll quickly grab the bone pile here. Just keep pushing. Alright. And in a nutshell, folks, you can really see here in the guiding lands, there's no need to continue showing, but you'll see the increased benefits of running a build like this. And it turns something mundane and for some can be considered boring and make it a little extra fun. It turned my mentality from guiding lands, oh my god, why do I have to keep on going for these materials, to this isn't so bad and this could be a lot of fun. So I hope this video helps some of you guys out. Thank you very much for watching the video, everybody. I truly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. And as a reminder, again, I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on my Twitch channel and on streaming for weekends. Those are considered bonus streams. So if you guys want to join up, talk more Monster Hunter, or hang out and hunt with my community, or just get to know me in general, click on the link down below where my Twitch channel resides on twitch.tv/mothercoconuts. And if you guys enjoyed the video, like I said, and learned something, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel as I post up things weekly, and it helps me out greatly and immensely on my push towards becoming a full-time content creator. I hope to see you guys on the next video. Happy hunting, everybody, and keep it wiggly.